Director for LEEA. And I'm here with Todd Cooper, who is the Director of Cooper Rigging. Todd, how's it going? You're based in Mallorca. How's it going with the heat wave there?
Oh, it's incredibly hot, actually, and the humidity is quite a killer. But at least working in the port, we have the sea breeze coming through, but just the general area, due to the amount of concrete and cement from where they lift the ships and yachts out onto the hard, it's like a massive reflective heat sink. So it's really uncomfortable working.
And tell me a bit about your business.
Well, we work with super yachts and motor yachts, so boats sort of from 40 metres or 120 feet upwards in size, right up to 130 metres at the moment, doing everything from lifting equipment for vessels. They use like tenders, so maybe 6, 8, 10, 12 metre motorboats that service the big vessel, and any lifting equipment for jet skis and things like that, lashing equipment holding down things on motorboats, crane cables from man-made fibres, right through to all of the running rigging on the sailing boats.
And how did you come into this industry? You've been director for 5 years. Are you of Spanish origin or are you British and you set up there?
No, I'm a New Zealander. I was sailing on tall ships for a long time before this, and then I heard about super yachts, and I had obvious maritime qualifications and things like that. So I made my way to Mallorca, which is the hub of world super yachting, I would guess. It's certainly the largest hub, I believe, and started sailing full-time on super yachts. And then once I had kids, I decided I wanted to be a father that has a presence with their kids rather than being around the world all the time. So I became land-based, and working on square rig sailing ships and tall ships, you learn a lot about rigging. So that just naturally moved me over into rigging, and now I specialize in man-made fibre textile rigging and hardware design as well.
You have a big team there?
Depending how big the projects are, we work with a close group of different subcontractors that come in and help, which I guess is more friends than anything. It's people that I've sailed with and worked with for quite some time. So we can be anywhere from just 2 people working day to day up to 10 during larger projects and things like that. If I'm working for larger companies on projects, we'll be a team of up to 30 people for specific projects, each doing our own area of that project.
And you recently became a LEEA member. Tell me about that.
I think it's a great thing, actually. In our industry, there's no standard, I would say, or it's very difficult because a lot of these yachts are privately owned and some of them do charter. And given the people that we work for and work with, and the possibility of injuries and things like that and accidents happening, it just is really good to belong to something like LEEA, because we can show that we're maintaining records. Even if we did it before, it just lends a more professional level to us to show that we follow a certain criteria to make and manufacture and record keep things. And LEEA's got an amazing reputation. I mean, it's the agency that you should belong to if you do anything with lifting, I think. So it's just a really good idea. From my point of view, looking at the available courses that you can learn through LEEA and complete, and the help that LEEA gives to make sure that everything's correct, it's a no-brainer to join, actually.
And with your experience over the years, what changes have you seen within this industry?
Probably the biggest one is the size of the things we're lifting, which industrially we lift almost nothing compared to industrial companies. But 10 years ago, yacht tenders might have been, say, 6 or 8 metres. Now they're getting up to even 25 metres, which is quite a lot. And a lot of the lifting equipment used on super yachts in the past were made from wire ropes and things like that. And now we use Dyneema, which is a man-made fibre. Interestingly, some of the certification agencies still are slow on the uptake of learning to work with Dyneema or coming in and inspecting that sort of thing. But it's made life easier for a lot of yacht crew with the weight, and it causes less damage and things like that. So the biggest one is going from wire rope and metal things to textile lifting equipment.
And are you working on any big projects at the moment?
Yes, I've just finished commissioning a 125 metre sailing yacht, my part of the project. We've moved on to the next one now, which launches in August next year, which is a 68 metre sailing yacht. And day to day, we have different requirements from boats as well coming in to visit us. So it's quite busy. We're always working. It's never a dull moment.
And what's next for you?
A vacation, hopefully.
I don't think you'll have time.
I have to go away to Italy soon to go and work on a race boat and to prepare it for the World Championships. And then once that's done, I'm going somewhere north to get out of the heat, hopefully. We might even be lucky enough to get a little bit of rain.
Well, thank you very much for your time today.
That's a pleasure. Thank you.